Welcome home, Rylan Branch, that guy. We've reached the year 2011, December 31st, and that's the end. And at the end of this year, decided to do something just a little bit different and do just a little bit better than we did last year. So that way we can start off the year 2012 on a high note and just maintain and see where it takes us for the next one. So we're just going to do something kind of different and unusual if you're not too scared. So once again, thanks for tuning in. And before we begin, it's just one of those lucky days, I guess, where I actually happen to find lucky dollar, if you want to call it that, earlier this morning. And it's a small amount of money, but it's just something that I use to gauge whether or not I'm headed in the right direction. So call it my religion. Plus it says right there, well, you know what it says, but so with that said, what we're going to do for the beginning that's different is we're going to start off with the action first, then we're going to add the words in second, because it seems like that has been a hindrance for some people, at least in the year 2011, where a lot of talking gets done but no action. So to make sure that we get the most important part of the equation, which is the action, we're going to get it done first. We're going to talk about it second. That thing we're going to do, you know the rules. Move forward. Action. Oh no. Stairway to heaven. Step by step. That's what I call elevating your game. You can do it. Not that much farther left. Keep on going. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm on this side. Shadow. There he is. Following my own shadow. I guess we could have a little bit of a conversation, but wait till we get done with the mission, then we can talk about it. $80 degrees into December. Might as well enjoy it. Kind of opinionated, but do what you do regardless. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nah, really, it's a plane. Up here on the same level as we are. We have arrived. Mark a done did stamp on it. And welcome to the feeling of success. Now, like I said, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And this is the usual recording spot. But today, going to have to take it on even higher. So, for this particular segment, going to have to do something a little different by asking you to put this blindfold on, and going to go ahead and travel to a little bit of a higher level, but the direction and the location is a secret one, but we'll let you know when we get there, so stay tuned. Aha! So we have arrived. Hopefully the journey wasn't too uncomfortable. We know you're not the type of person that's afraid of the dark, especially when you're rolling with me and the lights come on, you know it's going to be something worth your while. So not to disappoint, made it to the top, and this is kind of just a cool little place that God made for me to sit and observe the show. That's a few feet on top of the castle down at the bottom of the hill. So I'm going to invite you into this little place one time and see how you enjoy it. Welcome home. Let's have a seat. I was thinking about what kind of philosophies I might want to kick from up here on the top of a mountain. But then I thought to myself, since we're doing something different, one challenge that I do run into is that no matter what I say, individuals still probably interpret it in different ways other than it was meant to be interpreted. So we can provide a solution by just keeping it simple and say, however you interpret it, we're on top of a mountain, and you can use that for whichever way you want to use it, and you can even give yourself a little bit of a different title for the year 2011 if you choose, going into 2012, and that could be your highness, or that could be your majesty, or it can even be of your excellency. You already achieved that one because, like I said, we started off with the action, and then we're going to do a little bit of talking later. And when I say a little bit, we're going to make it a little bit. So, welcome to the club. As for me, I'm still at the janitor position, and I come down from time to time when it's necessary for me to provide a little cleanup. So that's how we'll keep it going into 2012. But other than that, Wi-Fi from up here, yeah, will be some cold game. So that's something we can put on the back burner and let simmer. But for right now, at the end of the year, I say let's just sit back and enjoy what we can consider the epitome of a different perspective to consider. My face is actually on the side of the camera right now because that's a way that I feel you can see it from my perspective, because that's what the experts say is good. Look at it from the person's perspective that you're listening to and dealing with, and it'll help you to understand their outlook on life. Then you can make a more effective decision in regards to how to judge that person. That's what works for me. And ordinarily, like times past, we might start down there at the water tower and end over there at the water tower. And there's a water tower down there that's at the beginning. That's for the thirsty people. We've elevated a couple steps above that. So now that we've got our thirst quenched, we can just sit up here and again enjoy what has been provided to us. That up there, you recognize that guy. His name is Son. Sometimes he be talking like, you see me? You feel me? Like, yeah, man, obviously. Alright, well, just do what I do. Alright, that's a good example. Keep mine simple. So yeah, in closing, I mean, what more do we really have to say? Maybe it's like the song, "What a Wonderful World This Would Be," if we can just see it as such. Nonetheless, keep it under 10 minutes and say congratulations because you made it. God helps those that help themselves, so you helped yourself. And we've arrived at where we arrived. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If it's already been done, well, the picture speaks for itself. And of course, again, we've exceeded time. because the video allotment time was 10 minutes. And it looks like we're going on 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 minute left. So any last minute requests, you can just telepathically communicate them to me, and chances are from up here I'll pick up on it. But nonetheless, you can just enjoy the view, enjoy ourselves, and take it for what it's worth. June 12th. A lot of things been predicted to happen to that year, and chances are, if we believe it to be, then that's what we'll make. So I decided to just step in and alter the script and make it be pimpish, if I might do as such. See you at the top.